Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, boy, oh boy, oh boy. What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Leo, and it's another chance to come talk to me here down at the bird section. Oh, all right. Let's talk about it. I ain't gonna say too much because you know me, y'all already know how I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna have y'all here longer than I really need to. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna give you my spill, things I think, what I know, things that I saw after, yesterday's game, which was, phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Just absolutely phenomenal. We did the damn thing. I mean, I'm keeping it a butt with you. And so what I want is for first and foremost, while you're here, when you get here, do your boy a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. If you haven't done so already, that is my tip jar. But now there's this new thing. Okay, so check it out. Depending on how you're here, okay, Lamont ask you what's good, bro. Hey, listen, you already know. I need you to hit that like button, but do me this other favor too, because there's this new feature, and it's called the hype button. And I have absolutely no idea what it really means, but just do me a favor and hit that shit too if it's available to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not entirely clear where that is and how would one go about doing that. But if you can see the hype button somewhere, like, I don't know where, but if you do, please hit that bitch. That'd be the super hookup for real. You can only the hype twice. Yo, okay, so you can only do the hype twice. Okay. All right. So if anyone hasn't done it yet, hook me up and hit the hype button tonight. You know what I'm saying? For your boy. But look, y'all. So y'all, first and foremost, once again, from my understanding, God is good. You know what I'm saying? God answered our prayers yesterday. Last night, Cam Scatterboo had his surgery. They operated on him immediately. And so it turns out that his surgery went well. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have a long road of recovery, but he should be good to go, hopefully, by OTAs, mini camp and everything like that. So God is good. You know what I'm saying? Like God laid them healing hands on them doctors. And, so Cam Scatterboo should be good to go. And I wish him a speedy recovery. New York has every right to be as excited as they should be about that running back right there. Like I said, he ain't no punk. You know what I'm saying? So I believe in him. I believe that he believes what he's going to do, what he says he's going to do, the whole 9 yards. So I love it. Hamid Abdul Aziz, what up, big dog? Meal was getting ready to hurt you. Jesse and Momo, Mark was getting ready to hurt you. Jesse and Momo, he was pissed. Yo, Hamid. Right? Yeah, I got you, Hamid. Listen. You all who are familiar with the whole situation, y'all know damn well the shit I had to take from Mark all last week. Okay? All last week. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Linda, what's that? I'm glad you're here too, girl. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard all the shit that I had to that I was taking last week from Mark. He called me out on a couple of videos on some Leo, all that shit. I mean, y'all remember that, right? You know what I'm saying? And all I asked was, I want y'all to keep the same energy. Same thing with Jesse. You know what I'm saying? Jesse said, hey, if we lose, I'll be right back here, blah, 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 blah. I take my medicine. I sent him the link to hop on the bird section last night. My man ain't show up. Now, at the same time, he did tell us that he had an accident and he fell down some steps, so his back was messed up or what have you. So that could be a reason why he ain't show. But nonetheless, he ain't send me no messages or nothing like that. So I'm gonna just assume he was a no show. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, going back to what I was saying, let's look at this real quick. Because this was, this was our signature game, y'all. I mean, this was the offensive output we were looking for, particularly from last weekend, to this week. It's just like, God damn. So Jalen Hurts was 15 for 20 with 179 yards, 4 passing touchdowns, okay, with a 75% completion rate and a QB rating of 141.5, okay. Saquon ran the ball 14 times for 150 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. Tank Bigsby ran the ball 9 times for 104 yards, okay. And then Jalen Hurts ran it 4 times for 22 yards. And so Will Shipley, he ran it 3 times for 2 yards, so nothing to really write home to mama about. But then when you look at receivers, right? Of course, Devontae led everybody with yardage. He had 6 catches on 9 targets for 84 yards. And then Jahan Dotson he had 2 targets for 1 catch for 40 yards and a tutty. And then Dallas Goedert on National Tight End Day. Dallas Goedert has 3 catches and he has 2 touchdowns for 28 yards. Ain't that a bitch? And then Saquon got 4 catches for 24 yards. Okay, so Xavier Gibson got a 1 catch for 3 yards. So from a efficiency standpoint, they look good. It was what we were expecting and looking for the last few weeks. You know what I'm saying? Linda says, did you see the drop kick Sidney Brown did on special teams yesterday? That was some WWE crap. No, I missed that one. I got to look back at the game. Did it happen at the beginning of the game? Because that's what I missed. So let me know, Linda. Lamont says, great win. Go Birds. Absolutely. Giant fans was talking more shit than Cowboy fans. But see, Hamid, that's what, let me tell you something about the New York City. Not like Buffalo, not the state of New York, but the New York City fan base. Let me tell you about them, right? They always do that. They always talk big cash shit for the littlest things. And what ends up happening is they talk so much shit that they write checks that their team's asses can't cash. They can't cash them checks that the fan base talks, that the fan base writes. And so again, yesterday was just one of those things. So I don't care about them. You know what I'm saying? So glad to see them lose like they did. Belt to ass. Okay. Green Bay going to be a tough, but I think we are a better team. Lamont, I looked at the rest of the teams on our schedule, and we have some really good teams. We're playing some really good teams, but they are not better than us. What up, Chris? You know what I'm saying? Jermaine Brown. Well, damn, the Cowboys lost and he fell down some stairs. Bad luck is at an all-time high. Right, Jermaine, I know, right? Salute Leo and chat, London, UK in the building. Good evening, Mr. P. Depps. Peace to you, bro. Over there in across the pond in the UK. Much love for you over there, man. Much love. Been to Trafalgar Square. You know what I'm saying? Know what it's like there. I lived in Italy for a number of years, so always had a fun time when I've been to London, and so forth. So thank you for coming out, man. If you can, while you're here, everybody else that's here, hit that like button. If it's available to you, hit that hype button, because I don't even know what that shit is. It's something new. And I know it's something that I think I'm going to want. I know people telling me it's something I want. So hit the hype button if you can. All right, hook me up. You know what I'm saying? Rex and you was at the game? It was so the whole place looked like this. You was wrapped up in all that. Jermaine says Eagles won. Giants and Dallas got blows out. Hopefully the Commanders get blown out. It would be the best week ever. The Commanders are going to get smashed tonight. Okay, the Commanders are going to get smashed. All right, let me explain something to y'all, because this wasn't just a flukish thing. And I talked ad nauseum about this with Warren from the Eagles Collective podcast, right? And I was saying how I feel like last year, given how late we went into the season playing, we played until February, and I think that stretch, that short stretch, it was to the detriment of the O-line. I don't think the O-line has been right or all that healthy because they played so much. evidenced by you see how guys are going down, and then you look at what's happening with Makai. Same thing, you know what I'm saying? He's breaking down, or he's broke down a few times during the course of the beginning of the season, the same way our guys look down. He looks like someone who probably was playing, played a lot of games lately, and that's exactly what's going on. But I also told Warren that I think that we were going to start seeing better running from our O-line and Saquon as we get into the latter half. Now, my prediction was it wasn't going to really turn up like that until like the fourth quarter of the regular season. Once we get to the fourth quarter, which would be like somewhere around, I don't know, week 13, week 14, somewhere around that period is when I thought we would see the run game heat up, only because teams would be still stacking the box and teams against us, and we enforcing Jalen to run. You okay? You want to say hi to everybody on the channel? Hi, everybody. They can't hear you. Come here, and they can't see you. Go, Rollo, go. Come here, say hi to everybody. Fix that face. Go ahead.
Hi, everybody.
Tell everybody what's your name.
Langston.
Okay. And are you happy we won yesterday?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what are you supposed to say?
Go Birds.
There you go. Okay. Did you have a good day today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me a kiss. I love you. Okay, go. Sorry about that, y'all. He just got home. It's my first time seeing him today. All right, Gramps. So, anywho, I was saying that we weren't going to see anything until around the fourth quarter of the season. Now, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So here we go. Like, I'm not surprised. Now Parsons talking. He acting like Lane Johnson, not his daddy, because he's in. You know what? I'm cool with that. I mean, because he's in a change of scenery. So of course he's going to be talking like that. He's not the smartest person, and we know that. You know what I'm saying? What up, Jim Rice? What's good, man? You know what I'm saying? Donnie 4x3. I'm sorry, I'm Donnie. I'm just gonna say Donnie. I'm sorry, man. Why would we care what the Commandos do? As long as the Eagles win, that's all that counts. Linda, you are absolutely right, but I want as much cushion in terms of division and the teams within our division. That's it. I just want the cushion. And then on top of that, Commander fans was talking mighty spicy from the beginning of the offseason up until a couple of weeks ago. Mighty spicy. So yeah, I'm that's why. That's the only reason why. I want them shut it up too. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Mr. P Drap said, "You did Mark dirty yesterday." let me just say something. My answer to that is Mark did Mark dirty yesterday because Mark was talking shit all week, and Mark called me out a few times on a few of his videos last week. Leo, where you at, Leo? The Eagles, da 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 da. So he had it coming to him, if you ask me. All right, he had it coming to him. What's good, bro? Did you check on Mark today? No. Mark is on the road. I think because he said he was going to go visit a friend. So he's with the missus. So he good. You know what I'm saying? I like Philly 500, but you are much more entertaining in Mark's stream calling them out about that. Okay. Hey, listen, it's not just me though, because Philly do the same shit. I just hold them. I just come on the stream. Philly, check him on Dan Salio show. You know what I'm saying? Once you start asking him to hold Dak accountable, that's his trigger points. You can't talk about Dak without triggering them. Yeah, Leo, teach them youngins. Philly can. What up, dog? That's what's up. Love seeing that fatherhood, bro. Oh, thank you, Eagles. I appreciate that. Eagles landed. You know what I'm saying? I got all L names for my sons, also Leo, Logan, and Lionel. Yeah, Linda. All of us in our household is L names. Yeah. Glad the running game improved. Saquon and Tank was balling out. Yes, they did. I didn't. You know what though? 2 running backs with 100 yards, y'all. 2 running backs with 100 yards. Like shit. Leo, We got a 3-game separation or more from all 3 teams. What more do you need? Linda, I want more. This has to be this road to the Super Bowl and everything like that. I've said this a bunch of times. This will be the most undisputed championship that any NFL team could in the history of the NFL. And let me explain why. Because there is a likelihood that the teams that we'll face in the playoffs, to include the Super Bowl, could very well be teams that we've seen in the regular season, which means that all the way through, teams could say that they had it. Especially the playoff teams could say they had a crack at us twice and still fucked it up. That's what I want, and that's why. Now, from the division standpoint, that's one argument. But then from the division standpoint, if it was like, yeah, they had like a 5-game, 6-game cushion between them and their division opponents. You know what I'm saying? That too adds to the mystique of it all. So I'm playing a psyop game, to be honest with you. Commanders, Cowboys, Giants out here fighting for last place. Hey, and you know what? Aren't they all like tied for it or something? It's crazy. Bro, Mark was rude as shit to you yesterday. I know. He was, but here's the thing. If you noticed at the beginning of if you look at and this is every week, okay? Every week. Particularly those that before he started opening up the live stream during the game, right? If you ever look at the way he starts his streams, everything's jovial. He's having a good time. If you look at the way he was on that stream yesterday, you know what I'm saying? He had the chili, he was playing. It was all good. It was fun for him right up until close to halftime. And then you could see his demeanor change once it was clear that it was straight belt to ass as far as the Giants. So he had to start getting his mind right for the actual game, for the Cowboys for the Cowboys game. And then his attitude shifted. Everything shifted. Nervousness. Didn't really want to hear much. Even when the game was over and Jesse came in, he didn't even want to allow me to really get into Jesse to really, go in on Jesse because they wanted to just talk about the Cowboys. And then you just saw how everything. So yeah, it was of his own making. He just has to learn. Stop talking shit to Leo. Leave him alone. We got all L's in ours also. Lindo, Lionel Sr., Lionel Jr., Logan. Yeah, it's Leo, Lashana, Langston, and LJ, Leo Jr. So same thing with us. You know what I'm saying? Mark kept saying the Cowboys are coming for the Eagles to 500 all week. And now you listen to Mark now, he ain't saying nothing like that. So this is, this is a very humbling experience. I'm a big fan of Little G Griff. Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of Eagles season. Better Eagles 6-2. Amen. Dallas is in second place with a .438 winning percentage with Dak Prescott playing at an MVP level. Elite. Well, here's the thing. They snatched Dak's ass out of the game in the fourth quarter. So, and I don't care if it was to protect him or because he was just playing that shitty, whatever. But do me a favor, Cowboys, and Lyndon, I'm saying this on both of our behalves. As far as the Cowboys fan base, don't talk to us about no Dak Prescott and MVP. I don't want to hear about that. Okay, I don't want to hear about that. All right, that's not what we're doing today. All right, for real. You know what I mean? So I feel you, Leo. As long as everyone has to come to the link to get to the Super Bowl. Amen. Amen. Mark and his mods are extremely sensitive. I've been shadow banned from this channel. Listen, they used to do me that the same way too. Don Padre, what's good, Don Padre? How you doing, man? You know what I'm saying? Fly, Eagles, fly. Amen. Isn't this a great day? Smash the like button, people. Absolutely. And if it is available to y'all, hit the hype button. I got to figure out, I need to know what this hype button is. I don't know what it means. Like, is it, I just don't get it, but hey, I know it's something that needs to be smashed. So just do me a favor and smash the hype button, the like button, and then hit the hype button. And then I'll let y'all know what it does. I mean, I hope it ups the algorithm and makes people want to come check in on your boy. I don't know, but I know it's something that we should want. That's what my guess is. But again, y'all, look. What do we like, and here's the thing. I'm not gonna beat too much on the Giants, because here's the thing. Last 2 weeks ago, they caught us slipping. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? We underestimated them. We didn't take them seriously. We were looking past them. And what happened to us is what happens when you do that. Now order's been restored. What do we do now? Let's forget about them. Next time Mark tries to put Dak on a pedestal, remind him that Dak is 6-9-1 in his last 16 games. Really? Hold on. 6-9-1. Really? Wow. Okay. I can't comment on Mark's live, but I don't give a fuck. I mean, well, listen, when you come to the Birds section, everybody's welcome. This isn't just a peanut gallery here. You know what I'm saying? This is out. We want, me and Linda and all those Eagles fans on here or whatever. Oh, we want the smoke. We like talking to the other fan bases. We don't like just talking just to ourselves or to each other. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bring it. You know what I'm saying? Bring the noise for real. Mark needs to come to your channel. He will. Mark don't like coming. Mark don't like going to too many other other channels unless they're like Cowboys fans or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Eventually he'll get out here. But who I am gonna have on here? Definitely gonna have Philly 500 in that over the week. I'm gonna have Warren McKee from the Eagles Collective podcast. I even had Lloyd on here last night. He's a Cowboys fan. So, you know what I'm saying? Our Cowboy fans welcome here. BC Nick, absolutely. Yes. Cowboy fans are more than welcome here. Commander fans, Giants fans, Raiders fans, Seattle fans, Green Bay, we want them all. I'm not shying away from nobody. That's what you do on Mark's channel, not us. Five sacks. The D line was looking good. Dart got away a few times. Yo, Rex. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Jackson Dart gonna be a problem, y'all. He gonna be an issue for us like that. Oh my God, it was so frustrating. The way we could have got him. You know what I'm saying? Momo too. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Oh, sorry, hold on for a second, folks. All right. Okay. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That was little man. He just came in and finessed me out my phone, y'all. Again. Hey, Langston. Hey, take Rollo upstairs, man. Thank you. Sorry about that, y'all. Little man. Okay, he was 3-5 when he was injured last year with 11 touchdowns. Oh, that's right. And he said we fucking suck on TV. That's right, Linda. That's right. I forgot all about that. You are 1,000% correct. That's right. Okay, say less. Rex, best game for the D-line so far. Absolutely. Okay, I've subscribed to your channel, but just as a disclaimer, I am a Cowboys fan. And BC Nick, this is your home too. You come here, okay? I want you to get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I want you to, feel free. You know what I'm saying? So please, you need to definitely do a collab with Joey Shakes. You know what? I wouldn't be. Hey, I'd love to. You know what I'm saying? I would love to. I'm gonna start reaching out to folks too. We need to get this up. As long as wait a minute. You definitely okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? As long as you have a football perspective, you are welcome here. Linda, preach. I like that. Thank you. You said it better than I did. I keep the Hey, BC Nick. Just as a disclaimer, Linda Conyers is not the one you want. That's not the one you want. She's right. She do keep the receipts, bro. You don't, keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I'm actually trying to search for a silver lining for a Cowboys fan, but have yet to find one anywhere. Figured I might as well ask the enemy. You know what? Okay. Linda, help me out with this, y'all. Hey, you know what? Bird section, the whole bird section. BC Nick, as much as it would be to bash y'all, there's no need. Lamont, you ain't never lie. Going back to this question here, you know what I'm saying? What's the silver lining? So here's the silver lining. This is what I would say, right? The Dallas Cowboys have 2 number 1 picks this year and 2 number 1 picks for next year. Okay. And do you have wait a minute, hold on, let me see. Okay. Do you have old lady mods like Mark Holmes that like to block everyone that doesn't agree with them too, Leo? Actually, so I don't have any mods on my channel. Nobody's a mod. Because I see how that goes down on Mark's channel. People be silencing other people, and Mark don't even be knowing what's going on. Neither do Game Time. All the other ones I know where people actually get to silence other people and stuff like that. And I'm just like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna. If I'm telling everybody, if I'm saying that everyone here is welcome, some people are not going to feel like that are not going to abide by that and start doing that to other people. So I don't have mods on. I don't have any moderators on my channel. It's just me. Dak is having a good season, and you all have next year's pick to look forward to. Don Padre, yeah. So, and this is what I was going to say. So the Dallas Cowboys have two first rounders this year and 2 first rounders next year, right? And so here's what you have to ask yourself after yesterday's outing and everything. Wouldn't it be better if, like I said, tank the rest of the season, try to get as high of a draft, make your own pick, not the one you got from Green Bay, but your own pick. Make your own pick be the highest one of try to get as high of a pick as you can. And the reason why I'm saying that is because your own pick will be a high pick in the first round. It'll also be a high pick in the second round, a high pick in the third round, the fourth round, and so on and so forth. You get what I'm saying? And so, therefore, you can take that pick plus what you would get whatever you would get from the Green Bay pick. You see what I'm saying? Which will probably be in the later rounds, in the latter half of the first round, and y'all can make some moves. The other thing too is that I think you guys have about as many or just a few less than we do in terms of number of draft picks. So what you guys got to do is you guys have to go ahead and try to get the right kind of mix of rookies who are contributors on their who are contributing on their rookie contract mixed in with the vets. So you got some things, and then like again, all that can, and that's us saying with a front, you working with a front office that's reasonable, but you don't have a reasonable front office. You have Jerry Jones and his son. So there's some things that you have to overcome internally that could fuck up having those picks like y'all got. Linda Collier says Cowboys have a great core of young talent, but unfortunately your main office doesn't have a commitment for solid depth. Have to step it up with new wave of general managing. Say it again, Linda. Say it again. You know what I'm saying? MH run the asylum over there. Bobby Murphy. I will never stop bashing the Cowboys no matter how bad they are. But because, Nick, I will leave you be. I like that. BC Nick, seasons are longer and injuries are increasing. It's more up to the next man up, like Brett Toth stepped in for Cam Jurgens yesterday with Eagles. Very important position for that game. Especially when you look at especially when you take into account the reputation of the Eagles offensive line. And so for Brett Toth to do what he did yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Good shit. And now we're going into and you know what? Landon Dickerson held up well yesterday too, y'all. just so keeping it all the way up. But the Cowboys defense is historically bad. It's impossible to make the playoffs with them. I agree. I think Tank should be the option. Yeah. Yeah. And then y'all about to break the record too. You know what I'm saying? In terms of terrible defenses, I think it's hard to have a silver lining with Jerry as a GM. Yes, and I agree with that too. Eagles girl, what up? What up, mama? What's happening? It's a great day. Bobby Murphy. I'll never understand why so many Cowboy fans make excuses for a $60 million QB like Dak. Philly fans would have run Dak out of town years ago. Yes, sir. That is true. Jerry and Steven use a bunch of old players to plug holes instead of drafting great young talent. Yes, and they waste it. Then they waste it too. Linda, you are on point as always. Yes, Eagles girl. Linda's always on point. My girl. You know what I'm saying? I love when she be talking her shit. Mm. So yeah, I really think that considering, all those things, that's what, from our perspective, you know what I'm saying? That is where we, we all agree. Hey Leo, what's up? Rich Eisen said he hate the tush push now. Oh, I'm sure. And the only reason why he hates it because the officials figured out another way to make it look bad. Personally, I think that there is some sort of a campaign to make it look as bad as it can so that they have more of a reason to get more people to sign off on it. So, and here's the thing. This is what I always say to people when they start talking to me about the tush push. First and foremost, and this is what I hate about the whole league when they talk about the tush push, particularly those who are against it, right? Y'all talk like you're not allowed to do it either. You talk like you can't do the tush push either. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't I don't get that. If you don't, and like everyone says, you don't like it, fucking fix it. But the fact of the matter is that how embarrassing is it for you that one team is so good at a play that you're allowed to run that instead of you yourself trying to get good at the play, you decide to just outlaw it because now we can't. It's hard to officiate. It's hard to defend. It's hard. Man, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. So yeah, that's my thing. That's my saying. Facts. Everyone hates the Eagles too. Yup. You know what I'm saying? Linda, for example, the Eagles have drafted 15 players in the past 5 years, first, second, and third round, and all of them have started, and that doesn't include this year. She ain't wrong. See, CBC Nick, you better make sure you got she come with the receipts. Leo, yes, everyone can use the tush push, but no, everyone want to ban it because we do it better. That's exactly what I'm saying, Logan. You hit it. Other teams try and run a tush push, but they fail. And as Buffalo, they try. Yes, our Eagles are looking good. Time for them to rest up. We have a long stretch. However, we are the team to beat. Go Birds. You and hold on, Bobby. Exactly. Hold on. It was great to see the lanes that offense line made yesterday for Saquon runs. Out Philly can't. But let me say this to y'all too, right? And please, again, y'all, if you haven't done so, please hit that like button. Please hit that hype button. I want to know what that hype button is. But let me say this to y'all, right? Because this is one of those things where we have to always bear in mind, right? And that is, what I'm saying, when it comes to as far as the tush push goes, right? When you do realize the tush push is actually an invention of Nick Sirianni's. He invented the tush push, which was just a variation of the quarterback sneak, the QB sneak. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. And so wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. So honest question, was that a fumble on the tush push yesterday though? Because I think it was. Well, it wasn't called that, so no. It wasn't called that, so no. It wasn't. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. All right. We haven't seen it since last year. What haven't we seen? Hold on. We're gonna see the lanes down. Yes, you're right. Yes. And I said, but here's the other thing too, y'all. We also saw Jalen Hurts play under center more. That's what was opening up the lanes for Saquon. The fact that Jalen was playing under center. If you look at that first touchdown, that long run, that 65-yard run, second play of the game, Jalen was under center, not in the shotgun. So I think what's happening is that the play calling is evolving. You know what I'm saying? And it's just going to evolve even more. And I think I said this last night. No, I was talking to Warren, Eagles Collective. I said I believe the Kevin Patullo and the Philadelphia Eagles have been playing one big ass rope a dope. You know what I'm saying? They just seeing how teams are playing them. Our offense had been vanilla. You know what I'm saying? All the way up until the Minnesota game. Then they started opening it up even more. And then it was in that Minnesota game that we saw. That was the first time we saw Jalen take snaps under center 9 times, and it was definitely a thing to see. Philly Cam. BC Nick, yeah, it was a fumble. I do not see the hype button. Does anyone know where it is? Okay, so I think that you're only going to see the hype button, from my understanding, is if you were on your laptop or your phone. I'm not sure. I know it's only going to show up on certain platforms. So, if you don't see, if it's available to you, hit it. If not, was not a fumble because the refs had clearly stopped for forward progress. Don't look for snatching the ball from Jalen to be a recourse on that play because of that. Yeah. I agree with you, Linda. Yes, it was clear from, but the refs missed the call. It is what it is. I feel like officiating is going to be so intense on that tush push play. Y'all better off just running it on 3rd and short. Nope. We'll be fine. I was looking to see Fred Johnson at tight end goes for a catch. Nah, we didn't need that. Oh, okay. Forward progress is not when the whistle is blown. It is by the referee's eye. If it went as far as he could, yeah, that's true. That's actually how they supposed to officiate it. So, like I said, I just think they're gonna just keep trying. Like they're just gonna keep figuring out other ways to make it look ugly, and that's okay. If they get rid of it, hey, it got us into 2 Super Bowls. We'll keep it. We'll just ride it till the motherfucking wheels fall off, y'all. You could definitely see Kevin Patullo improving every week. Yes, and I think that's what's going to happen. I think they're just going to start bringing us. They're going to start making more. Evolving more, opening up the playbook even more. The ref owed us from all those awful calls in that Denver game. They stole from us. Oh man. We didn't have to lose that game, even though we did, but it just makes the narrative around this team like it's like, oh my God, I listen to the way people talk, and I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. The good news is that, look, y'all, right now the Philadelphia Eagles have the best record in the NFC. Okay, we're the team that has the beeline to the first round bye. The second place team is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and so we've already beat them. So we'll have if we can continue to and bust it, y'all. Look at our schedule. Let me say this. Let me do this, y'all. Let me see. So I'm taking a look at it right now. Okay, Philadelphia Eagles. All right, y'all. So look, going into, let's talk about this for a minute, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this. We have Green Bay, you know what I'm saying, in 2 weeks, right? And then we got Detroit and then Dallas. All right. So let's just look at the first 2 games coming out of the bye. All right. That's against All right, let me make an even larger point, y'all, because this is what I was trying to get across. All right, so we actually do not play again until November 10th. Okay, against the Green Bay Packers. That's on a Monday night. Okay. Then we play again on the following Sunday against Detroit. Okay, and that's at 8, and we play Monday night at 8 o'clock. Then we play the following Sunday night at 8 o'clock, right? And pay close attention to these dates and times that I'm giving you, okay? And then we play the following Sunday again at 4:25. So that's going to be the game of the week against the Cowboys, right? Then this is our short week, okay? So after we play the Cowboys, we play the Bears on Friday, that following Friday, okay? Because that's the Friday after Thanksgiving, right? So we play the Bears the Friday after Thanksgiving. We do not play another game until until 2 Mondays. Okay, so that's a hell of a mini bye. Okay, that's in week 13. Okay, and then we don't play until Monday, and then we play on Sunday, and then the last 3 games have to be dated. But my point in all that is to say, like when I look at our schedule, what I'm saying, from here on out, it's like, hey y'all, pay close attention to the days on which we are playing. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that the bye, our official bye week is right now, and we're going into that bye week 6-2. Wonderful, great. Okay, not a complaint. And the reason for that is because I'm looking at the days in which we are playing next. We have Sunday games, and then we have a Monday game and a Friday game. And the way the scheduling is and everything like that, it's looking like we have a mini bye. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, Bobby Murphy says the next 2 games are huge for us. Yes. And I think, like I said, we're playing good teams, but I just don't think they're better than us. You know what I'm saying? Detroit is still a team that's under a first-year offensive coordinator, first-year defensive coordinator. Okay. And I think they still have some challenges that they got to overcome. Barring, health and everything like that, we should be good to go. You know what I'm saying? So Green Bay is looking pretty good slinging the ball around the yard with Parsons and Gary having 6 sacks apiece. Hell of a challenge for the Birds. And if I had to go against that defense, what offense would I want to go against? What's the best offense you can go against with that defense, Linda? Mm-hmm. The one that you have. The one that you have. So I like that. Because once again, we win that game, okay? We win against Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? We're probably going to have to see them again in the playoffs. If not one, but both of them. We might end up having to see Tampa Bay. We might end up having to see the Rams again in the playoffs. And if we get that number 1 seed, that means that everybody that we're going to have to play until the Super Bowl, everybody we would have to play that comes to Philly would be returning to the scene of a crime. The Rams will be returning to a scene of a crime. Detroit will be returning to a scene of a crime. Wait a minute. Yes, Detroit would be returning to a scene of. Damn, Detroit's playing us at home? Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Are we wearing the Kellys against them? You know what I'm saying? We need the bye week bad. Yes, we did, Logan. I'm glad we here. Packers, Lions at Cowboys. That's a gauntlet right there. Yeah, no, we're fine. We need to get healthy for this run. Much needed bye. Yeah, and we still got a mini bye after that too. So that's going to be important too. With that Dallas defense, I think we sweep the Cowboys. I think so too. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about what the rich and the national media says about the tush push. If it works, it works. Preach, Philly Cam, preach. I'm the same way. Cowboys have proven to be a far better team at home. That's not an easy game by any means. Nick, I tell you this much. It was for us last year. Remember what happened last year? Dallas is not a scary place to go play. I know a lot of people like to think it is, but it's not. And I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying, yeah, like it's not for us. Remember that ass, remember that belt to ass what we gave we swept y'all last year. But remember when we came to Texas, what we did? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Teams are clearly getting burnt by the Eagles because the only solution is to blitz Hurts and make him beat you, and then they are surprised when they kick their butts. Yeah, Linda. You know what I'm saying? You know what and I said this yesterday. I said this last night talking to Lloyd, who's a Cowboys fan. All right. So and go to his channel, Next Level Sports. That's his channel. Check him out. But I told him, I said, you know what I noticed about the Philadelphia Eagles fan base versus the other fan bases of the NFC East, and that is we do not pretend like we don't know who these people are. You know what I'm saying? Like I said that. I've been saying that. We don't ask questions like we don't ask questions that we clearly know the fucking answer to. You understand what I'm saying? We don't ask them kind of questions because we already know. We know that when Dak gets hurt, he comes back the next season in the regular season and lights it up. We know that. We've had to deal with this dude for 10 years. Okay? We've seen him do it. So I'm not gonna ask you, do you think Dak's gonna have a good year? No. I'm not gonna ask that question. I already know he's gonna have numbers out the wazoo, especially when I think about the toys they gave him, like, oh shit, Dak got toys. You know what I'm saying? So we see it, and we're not asking, like, we're not pretending like we don't know him. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers act like y'all have no clue who Jalen Hurts is. Oh, he's a running back pretending to be a QB. You know, is Jalen Hurts, is AJ going to be? Is like, stop, come on. Come on. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop with that. It gets annoying. Okay. Kelly Greens with versus Cowboys and Commanders. Logan, is that for real? So the Kellys is going on the road? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, okay. At Dallas and home against Washington are the other two Kelly Green games. Oh, we're running the division. Okay. Sorry, Linda. I'm good. Yeah, division's over. We got the division. Okay. Done. Kelly Green, Cowboys, in Washington. Yep. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Yep. Got it. What? Yes. Bobby, yes. That's why you see me like, okay, Linda, I'm sorry. Nobody's worried about those cowgirls. Yes, Eagle Girl. The loss of the Giants woke this team up. Yes, it couldn't have come at a better time. Leo, I believe we going to the Super Bowl. Fly Eagles fly. Isabel Glover, I believe we are winning the Super Bowl. That's what I think. Okay. This is the dynasty era. We're in the dynasty right now, y'all. Just recognize where you are at this time in time. Okay. Center yourselves, everybody. And you know what, real quick, prayers up to Nick Mangold and his family. He passed away yesterday, y'all. And it's just from needing a kidney transplant. So prayers up to Nick Mangold from the New York Jets. Real good guy. I'm just sorry that happened to him. 41 years old. Goddamn. So yeah, prayers up to him and his family. But going back to the what I was saying before, yeah, this is going to be we're going to win the Super Bowl. I will say those Eagle uniforms yesterday are definitely the best looking ones. Yeah, and you know what? A lot of people have been complimentary on our uniforms. You know what I'm saying? We are not scared of nobody. We bleed green. Amen. Eagles girl. That gets garage trash time stats. And that's what they be hanging their hats on, as far as that most of that fan base, like marking them. Kansas City will belt the ass to the Commanders tonight. Yes. Yes, I agree. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Leo, for real. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget Q and DeJean shut them boys down in the first game. But let them tell it. It's a totally different story. So here we go. Howie just released a lot of practice players. He did. He did. Hold on. Seriously? Get the fuck out of here. Hold on. He did. Who did Howie let go? Oh shit. Oh shit. It's happening. Okay. Oh shit. Hold on. That's what I hate coming to this shit for. Okay. Uh okay. We have released DB Parry Nickerson from the active roster and defensive and Titus Leo from the practice squad. Uh this move would free up a spot on the practice squad for Parry Nickerson. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh shit, y'all. We've been saying this, y'all. We've been saying this. We've been saying this. This is that period of time, y'all. This that period of time. We're in the bye week, and the trade deadline is coming up next week. So there's, like if Howie's doing this, then y'all already know Howie's got something up his sleeve. Hurts is a proven playoff winner. Dak is a playoff choker. Again, like we don't know who he is. Yep, we are. Dak isn't making the playoffs. Yeah, agreed. Simple question. My Commanders are reeling with the injury bug and about to face the Chiefs. What indica strain would be good to get my mood right for tonight? Ooh, Chris. What would be a good indica strain to get your mind, the mood right for? You want to be numbed tonight. So, you know what? Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue number 4. You know what I'm saying? If just look, if you can get your hands on a good Gorilla Glue, that's it right there. That'll be the one that'll get you through it. You'll laugh. Jim, you'll have you will have what is called, what they say is a hearty laugh. You'll have a hearty laugh. Okay. Watching your team get smashed tonight. Okay. You mean 6-9-1 Dak MVP candidate ain't gonna make the playoffs? Wow. Okay. We need to get edge rushers and cornerback play. Yeah, agree. What up, Chris? Okay, Chris to get drunk. Jalen Hurts said we are not losing anymore, and I believe him. He did. When did he say that? Leo, can you think about one time this season that the Cowboys beat a team over 500? No. All right, there you go, Linda. Howie's doing something. Oh, Howie's doing something. Yep, he is. He is. Howie let go some people. You know what I'm saying? Titus. He let go of Titus Leo and Parry Nickerson. He makes a lot of practice players. Yeah, but take a look at it. You know what I'm saying? Ask Eli Ricks. Yeah. I would bet the farm on Chiefs covering that 12.5 spread tonight. I would too. Big Don took pizza and cheesesteaks to Scatterboo in the hospital last night. Very classy thing of him to do. He did. See, my man, Big Dom. You know what I'm saying? You need alcohol, Chris. Gorilla Glue is good stuff. Yes, it is, man. Any given Sunday, they may beat the Chiefs. You know what, Eagles girl? You're right. You're right. But I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I've been wrong like this before, though. I've been very sure of things. Like I was like this the first time we played the Giants. Like, oh, we're gonna win. So I don't blame it. But hey, Parry Nickerson was more of a regular player, not a practice player. Good indication of an incoming player. Yeah, Linda, I think Howie's up to something. How you doing, my green buddy? Hey, Chris, we up here thinking Howie might be up to something, y'all. I'm telling y'all, Howie's up to something. Y'all already know the trade deadline is coming up. You know what I'm saying? We're on a bye week, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And watch people's contracts get made up too. That's another thing. Watch people get signed. Watch contracts or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. You know, what up, big dog? What up, Scott? What's good, bruh? You know what I'm saying? Leo, Max or Trey? Oh, Max, because he's younger. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't want either. Because if we get either of them, that means we ain't signing Jalen Carter or Jordan Davis. Look, Leo, what I have a problem with, Cowboys will never hold Dak accountable. Yesterday, they blame it on the defense. Dak had the ball in his hands, throwing 2 picks. His wide receivers was open. Isabel Glover, let me tell you something. So I was on Mark Holmes' show yesterday, and I'm bringing that shit up, and Mark wanted to bite my head off. He was like, "Yo, bring it up again, and I'm going to shut the stream down." He ain't want to hear. He ain't want to hear. Like, that's the problem with when it comes to the Dak lovers and everything like that. Accountability is not their thing with him. Okay, that's just, there's something about him and accountability is something ain't right. Eagles Drew, Howie season. What up, Drew? What up, champ? Howie season. Yes, 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 yes. You know what I'm saying? You know, the right answer is no bingo. The Philly, the right. Sup, Drew? Yeah, everybody know Drew in the building. We ain't doing she because just get worse. Team Jerry, yeah. Why would you, Leo? We have to re-sign Dean. He is a monster. I think he's gonna have to take some sort of a team friendly, veteran something type of deal that has all kinds of, because he can't stay healthy. That's our problem. He's good, but he just won't stay healthy. I wouldn't trade for either of those guys. My guy is Bradley Chubb. Yeah, yep, and he's younger than both of them. It was hilarious when you was on Mark's show. Gatekeep, really. Hey, I'm glad you like that shit. Howie has plenty of time to wheel and deal during the bye week. Amen. You know what I'm saying? What up, okay, yeah. Chris, up, buddy? Tough game tonight, bro. Yeah, yeah. Y'all got it. Woof. Oh, good luck with that, y'all. For real. Good luck. You know what I'm saying? It's a tall order. You know, so does me. Yeah, you know. The Kobe Dean changed the entire attitude of the defense. The Kobe Dean changes the entire our ability to stop the run. Okay. So that's the thing. And I hope that they figure out some kind of a way to sign him, you know what I'm saying? And like, he got to take something, because we didn't get what we could have got from him. I saw you on Mark Holmes 500 had me your channel name. Oh, okay. Yo, Jonas McGee. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming out. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for joining us here at the bird section. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Come on, stay and come back. Make sure you come back. Believe me. Philly ain't send you here for he ain't do you wrong. No doubt, Drew already got my prescription advice from Leo. Yeah, 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 bro. They do anything but blame Dak. Listen, y'all, and listen. I don't know where you may be at, but listen, if y'all haven't heard, okay, y'all gotta try. If you can get it, if you can get available to you, it's called the brand name is called House of Kush, right? What y'all gotta look for, House of Kush. And if there's a dispensary nearby that carries House of Kush, you can look it up online. You want to try, the first thing you want to try is their SFVOG, which is San Fernando Valley OG. Okay, if you can get your hand on House of Kush's San Fernando Valley OG, or and their red velvet cake. Okay, now I know in Maryland they have garlic cocktail. You know what I'm saying? So the garlic cocktail is, that's another one. If you want to know, if you want some recommendations, you know what I'm saying? I'm strictly I'm all about House of Kush, for real. That shit is the bomb. Leo, have you heard Gate City Sport? He's a good dude and is extremely knowledgeable. I'll send you some links. Yo, Nia, Drew, send them to me. I'll check them while we're on the buy. You know what I'm saying? At Eagles for the Fat. That was a fact. N'Kobe is a difference maker. Yes, he is. Hey, just don't be banning Cowboys fans now, huh? Yeah, BC Nick, I don't do it. I don't have any moderators. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any moderators, so I don't, and by not having moderators, people don't get silenced. That's what I like about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want other people's feelings to, I want people, the bird section is everyone's welcome. You know what I'm saying? In fact, please, while you're here, hit that like button. And if it's available to you, depending on what you're using, your phone or your laptop or whatever, hit the hype button. You know what I'm saying? That's something else that it's a new thing. You know what I'm saying? Leo, you have to do the cowboy string called Smoked Out. NBC Nick, I won't. You know what? I'm so I think what I'm gonna do, y'all, because and this is interesting, and give me the feedback. Tell me what y'all think. And I'm only bringing this up only because this just came up recently. You know what I'm saying? This really just came up recently, and in fact, it was my business partner Eugene Monroe, and well, both of them, him and Reggie Harris. Both of them they were laughing at me, you know what I'm saying? Because I was, they saw the thing with me going back and forth with Mark, and so they was laughing at me, and so they was like, yeah, so you're gonna do a strain for all the football teams? And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? The only thing is though, we can't actually name it after the football teams. So what we would have to do is we would have to, we would have to call the strain names or the cultivars, we would have to call them a name that would be associated, like that you would associate with that football team. You know what I'm saying? Jerry's World or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you saw a string called Jerry's World, who are you thinking? What are you thinking? You know what I'm saying? If you saw a string that said that was called, the 215, the 215 shotters or some shit like that. It's that. So, you know what I'm saying? Smoked out bird section. That's a good one. I like that. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all think. And give me your suggestions for strain names for all the football teams. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be my next contest. Hell yeah. Actually, yeah, that's actually a real thing now. I might actually do that. I'm gonna have to talk to my partners about this. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute, hold on. Leo, you have to do the cowboy strain called Smoked Out. Okay. That's Drew's submission. NBC Nick, I won't add Drew. Thank you, Drew. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Dak needs a full Chris RGGC. Dak needs a full team and competent ownership. The team is a reflection of an attitude of ignorance, not just on Dak. Big Money says if he goes somewhere else, bet he would win there. I hope he never finds that out, Chris. I agree. I just hope that never happens. I like the way things are in Dallas, just as they are. Long live Jerry Jones. Long live Jerry Wayne Jones. Okay. I hope he never gets it together. We love us some Jerry Jones, don't we, y'all? Don't we? Okay. Smoked out bird section. Okay. Good win, by the way. Unlike our embarrassment. Chris, yeah, man. No, no, no. I'm not. You don't need me to. You don't need me to beat a dead dog, man. At this point, in my opinion, we'll be dangerously good after the bye week. Add more pieces to the D line. Rex, I agree. That's why I was like, it's important to get here. I'm still chat banned from Mark's channel from a couple of weeks ago. I'll be damned. Chris, Dak will never win in Dallas, bro, and that sucks for him. Dak doesn't have a winner's mentality. Mark can dish it out, but he can't. But he can't take it. No, he cannot. He has no problem. That's a great way of putting it, Jonas. He definitely can dish it out. He just can't take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm late, Leo, watching you from my other channel. Oh, okay. I see you, Lloyd. Yeah, I was just talking. I said a few things about you already. I'm sending people your way too. I got King Kush. You got King Kush? How was that, Chris? You know what I'm saying? What's the terpene profile on that? I've been banned on Mark Stream for like 2 years. Damn, Bobby, for real? What's going on, my peoples? Oh, hell, y'all. Marcus Blackman is here, y'all. Lord Jesus. Here we go. What's good? What up, bruh? You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. Blue Pill's here, y'all. My man. What up, y'all? What up, Blue Pill? What up, Marcus? What up? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jonas, Dak can't win a, Dak is a choker. The Eagles represented yesterday. Can't hate them. Can't hate, man. Hey, we did was good. Okay. 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 Losing mentality. Yeah. So y'all already see what it is. You know what I'm saying? Damn. You know, this is the thing I love about the bird section, right? You come on the bird section, like I come on, right? And y'all, and I'm hanging out with y'all and everything like that. We talking about the things we know, which is, Eagles and football and Cowboys or whoever, right? It's been over an hour. I'm just realizing it. Don't feel like it. It always feels like time flies when I'm on here with y'all, for real. And I appreciate y'all because you know what? Like I've said this before, y'all could be anywhere else, but you're here with me. So I really, 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 really appreciate y'all, for real. It's not, it's the gravity of it doesn't escape me. Uh yeah, I'm saying Leo, Goodfellas or Casino? Ooh, gotta go with Goodfellas. Gotta go with Goodfellas. Jerry Jones is 1,000 years old is what 500 would say. You know what I love about when 500 does that is he'll be like, yeah, and today Jerry Jones is 4,822 years old, and he will not, change or anything like that, and then tomorrow he'll be 5,826. Every time he brings up his age, the number goes up even higher and higher from the last time. It's funny as shit to me, but I love him. I had you, the Cowboys on my team, but we got issues, my brother. Yes, you do. You know what I'm saying? There you go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all. I just think that like right now, you know what I'm saying, the fan base is, they're in a rough place right now. The first time here, having a great time. Jonas, man, and make sure you bring your ass back. Come back. Like how my man Craig said on Friday. Hey, come back. Come back, bro. Come back. You know what I'm saying? We rock with us. You know what I'm saying? We, like we good peoples here. And again, everybody's welcome. Goodfellas and Godfather 2, Doc Gangster Jones, hands down. Yes, yes, yes. And they became different. They became different movies for me once I learned Italian too. So it's interesting. When you Leo, we might be trading a second rounder for Quinnen Williams, defensive tackle for the Jets. Get the fuck out of here. Is that wait a minute? Where'd you get that from, Lloyd? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, that's the Cowboys. Really? That's a good pickup. That's a good pickup. Yeah, the Jets would be in for sale business. Yeah, really. Well, I mean, you could build around them too. Andrew, you did, and now I'm going to listen. Uh, uh, yeah, Chris. Wow. Yeah. Goodfellas and Brostel are my two favorites. Yes. Okay. Wow, Lloyd. I didn't know that. That would be a good move. I mean, he's just be going from one losing team to another, but it'd be the weather would be brighter for him in Dallas. I think Quinnen Williams is a good dude. Y'all got money for him too. So, Quinnen Williams and Keon Clark. Mm. Okay. Okay. I get that. Uh Leo, you speak Italian, bro? How many languages do you speak? I speak English and Italian. I lived in Italy for a number of years. So I learned from cultural immersion. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of practice, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? I lived in Italy for almost 4 years. Goodfellas and Bronzetown are my two favorites. Brian Bronson Vach. I was working for I was stationed there. I was in NATO working for NATO. But can he cover? Yeah, you don't no Quinnen Williams don't do that. He would be like, y'all version of Jordan Davis for us. Yeah. Jones is 2,698, and today is his birthday. Yeah. Jonas. Jonas. Every time. And do you notice the number goes up every time Philly say something? It go higher. One losing team to another. Exactly, Lloyd. That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? People can stop talking about Dak Prescott being an MVP. Dallas Cowboys and Dakota Prescott show a perfect example when they play against a real team. Whatever I got, whatever I on to Green Bay. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Drew, great movie. Yes. It's fun being on this, John. I like that, Philly Cam. Thanks, man. I think Shoddy is too much of a player's coach. This hoorah BS doesn't work when people putting up damn near 50 burgers on us. How do you what do you say after that? You know what I'm saying? What's tomorrow's gonna be the film review. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna say? You know what I'm saying? Dallas trading for any players is a waste. No two players are helping that defense. I heard Jerry was pissed too. Nice English Spanish Moy. Yep. Yep. Well, Italiano y Español muy similario. I know in Italian it's molto similario. Tu capi? Okay. Does anybody care about Cowboys? Don't nobody care about a Cowboys trade? Nah, I do. No, I wouldn't go that far, Blue Pill. I do. I pay attention to all that shit. I want to know. Okay, because that has an effect on us. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Black, what's good? Okay. I like how everybody come in here chilling. You know what I'm saying? Leo, put some respect on Scarface, Al Pacino. Ah, Miguel, Miguel, Miguel Corleone. Miguel Corleone. Leo, I hope you weren't involved in the gambling scandal. Shit, nah, man. I'm afraid of gambling. You know what I'm saying? I'll gamble, 25 cents. I'm not like that. Jerry got that big L for his birthday too. I know. You know what I'm saying? This is still our year, regardless of the issues. Huh? This is still our year, regardless of the issue. Bye, Marcus. You know what I'm saying? Yup, 500 always number up. Yup. A blue pill that was because we are cursed. Yeah. Jerry is all talk. Yeah, but long live Jerry. We want him to keep doing what he's doing. I see Dallas ending at 6-9-1. I was gonna give him 8 games. Somewhat okay. Yeah, I give him 8 games. Dallas still stinks. That's the Philly 500 intro right there. The trades will be for the future. We bad at drafting after the first round. Yep. Geriatric Jerry. Maybe Cowboys problem because of Joe Boo. Hey, whatever it is, let it keep happening. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I wallow in their sorrow for real. I care, and I also care that the Eagles doing well. Like that's what Eagles Donald well. I think he's been doing well. Logan's okay. Okay. Uh, you heard the Portland trades are under investigation for illegal gambling. Their head coach Jones Bills rest Leo thoughts. Okay. Yeah, I heard about that. And I think there's a few people that's about to get rounded up. You know what I'm saying? X-ray poker tables and cars that you need the glasses to see through and everything like that. And this was going on for years. So watch out. You know what I'm saying? Watch out. Lord Vaughn, what's good? What's good, man? You know what I'm saying? The AJ Brown trade rumors are also annoying, bro. Yes, but that's from outside. That's not from inside. That's just he ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Yo, my man. When y'all get a chance, smash that like button the same way the Broncos smashed the Cowboys. Thank you, Marcus. That's exactly what happened. please hook your boy up. Y'all know what it is. I gotta get that algorithm going on my shit. All right. I gotta get those subs up. You know what I'm saying? And hit the hype button if you see it. I can't even begin to tell you. I don't even know where that shit is. Well, I'm on my let me see something here. Cause I'm on my laptop too. So here we go. Let's see. I don't see it on here either. Hold on. Okay. So it's not on I don't see it on my laptop and I don't see it on my iPad. Trying to figure I've seen it before other people's streams, but it was like for videos that were already done, not for no live stream. So is this something that you can do from a live stream? Mm-hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right. I'll figure this out, y'all. But in the meantime, listen, y'all. I'm not. Again, I don't want to waste your time. Like I said, I like to, you know, I don't want to keep anybody longer than absolutely have to. I will probably be back on here later on tonight. Um, and I'll probably be on Mark's stream if he goes live tonight, and maybe troll him some more. Who knows? He might not let me in. That's how mad he is with me right now, y'all. So be prepared. All right. And so with that, I'm gonna say I'll see y'all later on tonight. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me, y'all. Any of y'all and for all y'all that's from across the pond, you know what I'm saying? No matter where you at, please come on back to the bird section. All right. Oh, peace.